take some time and show you how to do the Superman, also known as the Superwoman. Before you get into practicing this particular move, you will need to know how to do a basic inversion and an outside leg hook before you attempt to do this. If you don't know how to do that, please go back and master that before attempting this tutorial. To learn this move, it's best to start on the ground, and the first thing I like to do is an inner thigh test, and basically just be sure that the grip on the inside of your thighs is strong enough to hold the end pose of the Superwoman. Okay, so in order to do that, we're going to get into a push-up position with our inner thighs, the pole between our inner thighs. Okay, so you want to be very even in your push-up position and pinch the pole between your inner thighs like this. Reach back with your, in my case, my right hand. You can reach back with your left hand, or I have my left hand back, but you can do it either-handed. And then you want to, with a good grip, slowly lift your toes off the floor and then test with your hand. Now here, if your grip or your inner thighs are not strong enough, you'll notice it here. So you want to practice this a lot first before attempting the Superwoman, okay? So you're here, reach back, lift your feet up first. Once you got that, then try the hand, okay? So, once you have established that you do have good strength on the inner thighs to hold the end pose, then we can learn how to get into the Superman or Superwoman. So I'm going to start on the floor next to the pole. Doesn't matter which side you're on. Okay, we're going to go up through a basic inversion and to an outside leg hook. In this case, since I'm sitting on the side of the pole, my left hand will be high in the grip, baseball grip, and my left leg will hook the pole because it's my outside leg. Okay, so we push up, and I want you to outside leg hook. From here, the upper hand goes above the hooked knee, the lower hand goes below, and the lower leg straightens. The top of the thigh on the lower leg is touching the pole as a point of contact for grip. From here, a lot of people might feel like they need to come down. Slightly loosen your grip, bend the lower leg, and bring the outside of your right hip to the floor. Okay? It's okay to only go that far and practice that into that position until you feel strong. Once you have that down, the next step is to straighten the upper leg. So, we get up into our hook. Upper hand goes up, lower hand down and pushes away slightly so that the lower leg's top of the thigh can gain contact with the pole. From here, you're going to practice straightening the upper leg. From here, rehook and loosen your grip and gently come back down to the floor. Okay? So, once you get to where you are comfortable with both legs straightened, the next move is to practice releasing the grip on the top of the leg. And you need to release this grip because that's what's going to allow you to rotate your hips over towards the floor and get into the Superwoman. This is what it looks like. Okay? Here, work up, bending in the arm, push away, point in contact, and straighten. Okay? From here, you practice lifting the thigh away on the upper leg. Okay? And rehook and come down. Once you are stable in that position and lifting the upper thigh away from the pole, then we can rotate the entire pose over into the Superwoman. Okay? And you do this, the hips will be to the side in the air like this. Notice the angle of my hips. And when you do the Superwoman, the upper leg's extended, you release it away momentarily, rotate the hips to point to the floor, and clip the legs together. Okay? It is the ending pose exactly like we practiced on the floor. Now grip hard with your inner thighs when you do this. Okay? So we're up, Point of contact, top of the thigh for the lower leg. Extend the upper leg, lift it away, and rotate it over. Okay? Pinch hard with your inner thighs. Release the grip on the inner thighs, and you can come down to your knees, and then your arm. Okay? So, practice it doing that close to the floor, and then once you feel stable, then you can take it up. Okay? When you take it up, start with your feet on the ground first before you attempt to add any climbing or spinning to this move. Okay? Movements are identical standing with your feet on the ground. Okay? Up through your basic inversion, hooking the top of the left leg. Upper arm goes up, lower arm bending the elbow, pushing away to create a point of contact on the lower leg's top of the thigh. Okay? Extend, lift the leg, and push it over. Okay? Relaxing your thighs, and you can come down to your feet. Okay? So, depending on your grip and body size, that may feel a little bit different for everyone, but that is how you do the Superwoman. One more time for reference so you know how to get into it. Okay, first here, basic inversion and outside leg hook. Upper arm, lower arm, top of the thigh. Straighten both legs, lift, and push it over. That's how you do the Superwoman.